When we were at university, I had a crush on you.
We've never actually met.
Emma Morley.
I'll walk you home.
Sorry, I'm not good at this.
Maybe we could just be friends.
Okay.
On the day they met, Dexter and Emma never imagined
We will see each other again.
I know we will.
how their lives would intersect over the next 20 years.
I just wanted to ask, I love that we get to see a character over a span of 20 years, because as an audience member, that's really rare, and I would think as an actress, that's also very rare. What is a character that you've done in the past that you would like to kind of go back and play that character over a span of 20 years to kind of see where that character would be?
Oh, wow, that's my first question of the day, and that's a genuinely fantastic question.
Thank you very much.
Well, I think I'd have to go with my favorite character that I've ever played, which is Kim from Rachel Getting Married. I think it would be really fun to get to see where she goes, and probably in the future, I don't know that I'd want to spend that much time in her past. So I'd love to play Kim, but I'd also love to be the White Queen from Alice in Wonderland, because that Helena Bonham Carter and I spent a lot of time working out our characters' backstories and the way her character, the Red Queen, tortured my character when they were little girls.
I'm a disaster.
I'm sure it's not a complete disaster. Come on, everyone's lost at 25.
You're not. Trainee TV producer, nice new flat.
You need a holiday.
I think we need some rules.
Rules!
I'm not taking any chances with our friendship. Separate bedrooms. No flirting.
And absolutely no skinny dipping.
But it's interesting. I would think as an actor, if you're learning, if you're going to play a doctor, you're going to learn what it means to be a doctor. If you're going to play a lawyer, you're going to learn what it means to be a lawyer. Yeah. But I feel like with Dexter, the only thing I feel like he knows how to do is kind of just be kind of superficial and charming. So how do you learn how to do that? Like, what is the path to that?
Yeah, you're right. You're so right. And it was. I kept thinking like, well, what do I do? Because normally, you sort of learn some skill, or you sort of learn some political history, or whatever the sort of job entails. And for this, it was just trying on clothes. Honestly, and then it was just like, we did these vast sort of costume fittings. And I thought, well, this is the best place to start. Everything is about the showmanship and how he presents himself to the outside world. So maybe, really caring about what shoes go with what top and, is who he is as a person. Yeah, well, Emma and I are just good friends.
You sure about that?
Anyway, she's not my type.
Which is exactly why I like her.
This summer, experience the lives of two people for one day each year on each anniversary of the day they met.
Do not go away. Who says quality TV is dead? The king of car crash television.
You're the king of it.
I'm so much better when you're around.
But it's so interesting watching this movie, and then even for me thinking about past relationships, and then I think you start to realize how important failure is, as weird as that sounds. Because, without the failure, you'd never be where you're at, either in a relationship or with life. For you, how important has failure been in your life to get you where you're at right now?
Yeah, it's pretty important, because you just got to throw yourself in there and you got to try. And if you're going to try, you're going to fail, and then you just pick yourself up and you learn again. I mean, like, being an actor, man, when you're first starting out, it's only failure, to be honest, And to sort of keep going to those auditions and keep being told no, and keep going and keep going and keep going, is a huge sort of, because eventually something comes around, So that's definitely been a big part of my life.
And it was interesting to see Dexter, when he opens the paper and reads the negative press about him, that he instantly has that person that he can call. For you, if you ever read a bad review or you pick up and you read something negative about yourself, do you have someone that you call and you talk to about that? Yeah, for
sure. Yeah, of course. Yeah, well, I try to, I have good people who just send me the nice stuff and just try and keep the bad stuff away from me. So I haven't, But no, it does hurt. It's one of those things of 10 people can say something nice, then one person can say something horrible, and then you're just fixated on that one person who said something bad. Right. And you think that one bad person can really see into the depths of my soul.
I'm gonna be one of those inspirational teachers.
Those who can do, and those who can't teach.
And those who can't teach, they go to hell. I love you, Dexter. I just don't like you anymore.
There's a great line of the book that always kind of stuck out with me, and to be honest, I can't even remember where it was in the book, but that it was reality is overrated. Mm-hmm. And I was thinking, I know a lot of people that are sitting around waiting for that Hollywood romance. They're waiting on that to happen in real life. Mm-hmm. Do you think that's a good thing that people are waiting? Do you think that it's good that they think reality is overrated, or do you think it's dangerous that they're waiting for that?
Well, I think, obviously, when it comes to life, it really depends on the individual. I think if there's something dangerous about it is if you're waiting for something, it might mean that you're not fully present, that you're not fully engaged with your life. And I think sometimes if you're waiting for the ideal, you might be missing out on what could be perfect. And that's right in front of you. So I think it could be dangerous because it might mean that you're keeping yourself closed off to potential. But I don't know. It's funny when you said reality is overrated. I didn't think about romance with that one. I just thought about the way people are waiting for the perfect person. I thought about that people, myself included, have a tendency to wait for your life to start. And you're like, okay, you know, if I can just get this thing perfect, then my life is really going to begin. Then I know. And
You feel that way as well?
It's really not like that. I think everybody has days or years or decades like that, you know, and I think that's a very human experience. And so when you said that, that's what I thought of. I didn't actually think of the romance. I hope to be doing junkets with you for a long time.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed.
You know I love talking to you. It's always such a pleasure.
Thank
Take
you.
care. Have a good day. You were fantastic in the movie, by the way. I'll see you again soon.
Oh, thanks, Jay.
Getting married.
Yeah.
I missed you, Dex.
A little concerned about my future. It's not quite what I was expecting. There's a word for this.
Butch, what do you look like?
A screwed up divorcee. I need to speak to someone. Not someone, you.
She made you decent, and then in return, you made her so happy.
Whatever happens tomorrow, we have today. I'll always remember it.